Hello, my name is Jackson Kongo, the principal microbiologist at Modern Bacteria Consulting Laboratories. Have you ever wondered why Aspergillus and Penicillium spores are often grouped together in air sample analysis? In this brief video, I will explain the reasoning behind this practice. Aspergillus and Penicillium are distinct genera of fungi, each comprising over 250 species. Despite their differences, their spores share a striking visual similarity. Spores from both genera are typically rounded or slightly elongated, with a smooth or ornamented surface, varying depending on the species. Due to this lack of distinguishing features, it becomes challenging for analysts to differentiate between the two types of spores under a light microscope. It's worth noting that there are other types of fungi that produce spores closely resembling those of Aspergillus and Penicillium, and therefore not every spore on a spore trap that is referred to as Aspergillus or Penicillium is necessarily either of those two. The only time we can differentiate between Aspergillus and Penicillium spores under a light microscope is when the structures that produce the spores, called conidiophores, are present. Typically, the conidiophores of Aspergillus species are unbranched and they lack close walls, or what we call septa, whereas those of Penicillium species have branches and close walls. But having said that, it's not all Penicillium species have branched conidiophores. On this image here, we have two images on the screen. The image on the left side, this one here, you can see these branches of Aspergillus. Sorry, not Aspergillus, Penicillium. And on the right side, you can see one conidiophore of Aspergillus, which is not branched. So if we see these structures under a microscope, when we are analyzing the spore traps, or we are analyzing the spores, then we can say for sure that we are either looking at the spores of Aspergillus or the spores of Penicillium. I hope now you understand why Aspergillus and Penicillium spores are identified as a group. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to share it with friends and colleagues. Bye for now.